Do you remember coming home to an empty house, making your own snacks, doing homework alone, figuring out life by yourself? When being alone wasn't loneliness, it was just normal. If you're Gen X, born between 1965 and 1980, that was your childhood. And here's what no one tells you. That independence you're so proud of, it came with a cost. Today, let's talk about why Gen X is the loneliest generation and why no one's talking about it. You were the latchkey kid generation. Parents worked, you raised yourself. The TV was your babysitter. Silence was your companion. You learned early. Don't ask for help, don't complain, don't be a burden. Figure it out yourself. Psychology calls this functional neglect, not abuse, just absence. You weren't given attention. You were given independence, and everyone called you strong. But here's the truth. You weren't building strength, you were building walls. Gen X, you grew up emotionally self-sufficient because you had no choice. While boomers had community and millennials had constant check-ins, you had silence. You had freedom that felt like abandonment but looked like trust. Now, decades later, you're excellent at being alone. You don't need constant contact. You don't overshare. You're proud of your independence. But when was the last time you let someone really see you? Not the capable version, the real you. Here's what happened. Gen X learned that needing people made you weak, that asking for help made you a burden, that showing emotion made you dramatic. So you stopped asking. You stopped sharing. You stopped reaching out. And now, you're surrounded by people but feel alone. You have friends but keep them distant. You're successful but exhausted. Independent but isolated. Psychology calls this self-reliant loneliness. You're not desperate for company. You're just disconnected, going through life capable and strong but empty. The painful irony? Gen X is lonely because you're too good at being alone. You survived a childhood that required emotional independence, and now you can't turn it off. You don't cry for help because you learned help wouldn't come. You don't share struggles because no one was listening anyway. You don't open up because vulnerability feels like failure. You think this makes you strong, but strength isn't the absence of need. It's the courage to admit you have it. Gen X, your loneliness isn't your fault. It's not weakness. It's a survival strategy from when you were 10 that doesn't serve you anymore. You were raised to be emotionally self-sufficient in a world that's now more connected than ever, but you're still living like that kid who came home to an empty house. The world changed. You're still waiting for permission to need someone. Do you recognize yourself in this? Does this loneliness feel familiar? Not dramatic, just there? If this hit different, subscribe. We go deeper every day. Drop a comment. What's one thing you wish you could say out loud but never do? Like this video. It helps other Gen Xers realize they're not alone in feeling alone.